Veronica Keene, channeling Montague Keene, July 22, 2018. Those who plotted against humanity are now fighting for their own existence. They never expected to find themselves in this position. You have to thank Mr. Trump for this. Bravely, he did what his conscience demanded. Though the cabal tried to kill him in Scotland, he stood firm and put humanity first. Please remember him in your prayers. He has taken on a huge task on your behalf. You only have to look at all the lies in your press and on your TV to see just how much Donald Trump scares the cabal. Those who are awake and aware, support him. The mindless are used to distract from the important work that he is doing to ensure the survival of humanity. Many of you will be shocked when you learn just who was plotting to wipe you out. As I have pointed out many times, nothing is as it seems. Mr. Trump will speak to and work with all leaders who are prepared to work with him to ensure world peace. This has never happened before. Support him in his brave attempt to ensure peace for all. The cabal-owned press and TV will never tell you the truth about anything. Research the truth for yourselves. Only then will you know the truth. The propaganda machine that is trying to remove him is enormous. They are putting millions of dollars into it. Ask yourselves why the cabal is so scared of him. He is not owned by anyone, so he is free to do what is best for humanity. This is a first and it terrifies the cabal. Mr. Trump is the key to the future of humanity. Respect and protect that key. The cabal is busy producing more pandemics in order to kill off as many of you as they can. Avoid their drugs and vaccinations. Knowing what is known about vaccinations, do not trust those doctors who still recommend them. They cannot be trusted because they obey the cabal. You must take responsibility and do whatever is best to protect yourselves. You have no idea just what was put in place to remove you from the earth. Fear is their most successful weapon. It is constantly used to ensure that you obey them. All religions are fear-based. Not a word of truth will you find in them. They take your money and ensure you obey them, while they indulge in their favorite blood sacrifices, the satanic killing of your children. Why do you turn a blind eye to this barbaric behavior? Your food is contaminated. It is mostly GM these days. It cannot sustain the human body. Soon, you will not need their food at all as it will not be needed to sustain life. The cabal made you dependent on what they produce in order to shorten your lives. You will be shocked as well as angry when you learn what the cabal put in place to ensure you suffer in order to produce the energy necessary for them to survive on Earth. Even today the cabal tries to dilute your DNA to weaken you, so that you will not be able to fight for your survival. I always told you that they will fight to the end for their survival. You can see this every day now. The world war that they crave is being denied them by Mr. Trump. He is making friends, not war. This is making the cabal so angry and fearful. The cabal has never been under threat before. For 2,000 years they had it all their own way. The only thing that they did not take into account was that people would wake up and see what was being done to them. You saw just how easy it was for the cabal to manipulate the masses in England and Scotland to march against Donald Trump, the only one who can save them. In England, they are called rent a crowd. They should never be taken seriously. Please connect with who you are, a spirit having an experience of life on earth. Your spirit lives within your body, yet it is totally separate from it. Veronica has been out of her body many times and could see herself sitting in the chair. Meditate whenever possible, as it helps lessen the impact of all the negativity around you. Connect with your loved ones who are in spirit. It is good for you to know that they are still there for you. Their love surrounds you and encourages you to complete the work that you are on earth to do. Veronica. I was reminded of a particular public séance when Monty materialized. He greeted me and he walked down the room, talking to me all the time. He stood in front of me, talked to me, then he took my face in both his hands and kissed me. He continued to talk as he walked back to the medium, David Thompson, and dematerialized. Monty was and still is the most extraordinary man that I was privileged to know and love. When you have love in your life, you have everything. You cannot buy it and you cannot force anyone to love you. If it is there, it is priceless. Beware, there are many lies being reported as truth. Pray that you may recognize the truth when you see it. Pray that all those politicians who are blatantly lying to you will be exposed and their lies retracted. The whole of the European Union is a cesspit of lies and corruption. The people suffer as a consequence of the lies. America is now on the world stage, exposing the corruption to a world audience. There is no escape from it. The takeover of America was not allowed to happen and they are angry. They wanted a world war and they are still fighting for it. God bless America. Veronica and I had many happy times there. You are now fighting for your survival. Be strong and be firm in your beliefs. Life will be difficult for a while yet. The cabal does not take defeat easily. They will react to it. You are the 99%, never forget that. When the power of the cabal is removed, humanity will take back control to ensure that there is peace, food, and shelter for all, and support until it all settles down. Beings who are friendly to humanity are surrounding the earth with all the assistance you require. You will not walk this path alone. Help will be provided. Everything will be taken care of. You are not alone. My dear, I know that it is tough to cope with what is being done to you and your two friends. What was written in stone cannot be erased. It will happen. The cabal is losing control. This, too, was planned. My dear Veronica, we will succeed, never doubt that even for a second. My love surrounds you. Your adoring, Monty. Message from Dave McCann. I wish to thank you for all the kindness you show me. You have become family to me. Please pray that the truth and only the truth will be revealed in court on the July 31st. I thank you for sharing this terrible ordeal with me. Contact details. Dave McCann. MJ03A Pod 11. Booking number, 162-1184. Prisoner ID, 707-6771. P.O. Box 872. Fresno, California 93712 USA. Website, The Montague Keen Foundation. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe.